What role did Mark Harmon's wife, Pam Dawber, play in NCIS and why did she leave? Welcome to Dream USA 24, my channel. Although Mark Harmon became well known for playing Larry Jethro Gibbs on NCIS, his real-life wife, Pam Dawber, is also no stranger to the spotlight. The pair got married the following year after meeting in 1986, but Dawber was also well known for her part in Mork and Mindy, Call of Duty, Vanguard, all the information you need. After 4 years of playing the lead role in the Happy Days spin-off, the actor retired to spend more time with her family. That probably explains why she landed her first NCIS job in the show's 18th season. The season echoed real-world worries and COVID limitations at the height of the outbreak. Gibbs is confronted with the consequences of acting out during a case when Dawber first shows up. After knocking up a criminal who was a part of a dog-fighting ring that was drowning dogs, he receives an indefinite suspension. He meets a reporter in retirement who is trying to find out the real reason for his suspension. "Thank you, please share my video." Dawber told TV Insider, "She's trying to find out more about what really happened here. The story on this guy driven over the edge." Eventually, Marcy, the character she plays, decides to take part in the hunt for a serial killer. One of the best aspects about Dawber's time on the show is her relationship with Gibbs. For the first time, a character doesn't fear Gibbs. She is a powerful lady. Despite being at opposing extremes of the personality spectrum, they are attempting to understand each other. He annoys her greatly by reciting one of Gibbs' one-liners. When Dawber revealed that she had only appeared in 7 episodes of NCIS, fans were heartbroken. What made Pam Dawber quit from NCIS? Even though Dawber was a seasoned actor in her day, accepting the invitation to join NCIS wasn't an easy decision. She had a lot of opportunities because of her marriage to Harmon, but it never felt right until she was cast in the role of Marcy Warren. Over the years, I have received requests to work on NCIS. It was simply not the appropriate character or moment. It was hilarious how Mark said, "You really want to look for my wife," while they were casting for Marcy. "But she's always turned us down," they exclaimed. As soon as I read the script, I thought, oh no. The actor had been inconsistent in his job and was hesitant to go back on television. But she received support from both the cast and the audience over her 7 episodes of the show. To the dismay of audiences, she announced her departure from the show when her storyline ended in season 19. This was not entirely unexpected though, given Dawber's previous remarks. She dismissed the notion of going back into television when TV Insider questioned her about it. Negativity on social media is overly prevalent. Additionally, I'm beyond wanting to sit in the makeup chair at 6 in the morning. Dawber most certainly had no intention of staying on the show for the long haul and had only considered a minor part to begin with. Despite her great popularity, it's unlikely that fans will see Harmony again now that she left NCIS. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. What will be Pam Dawber's 2023 net worth? We now focus on Pam Dawber, who is most recognized for being the Mindy to Robin Williams' Mork, or, for those outside the baby boomer generation, as the spouse of Mark Harmon. Indeed, as everyone is aware, Dawson left a lasting impression on the world of popular culture. Over her 50-year career, she has contributed to innumerable theater and movie ventures. However, life isn't about the number of critically acclaimed Gilbert and Sullivan shows you've starred in or the number of animated Mork and Mindy, Laverne and Shirley, and Fox Hour programs you voiced. It's all about the cash, darling. Dawson is estimated to be worth an impressive $10 million by Celebrity Net Worth. Even they are baffled as to how they arrived at that figure. None of her early modeling work, voice acting, or theatrical roles are mentioned in the section of their biography dedicated to showcasing their work. All it says is that she got paid $15,000 for each Mork and Mindy episode. Even if that turned out to be true, it would only add up to $1.4 million over 94 episodes. Remaining $8.6 million must be covered by voice acting, residual income, and that one time she appeared on NCIS. It's the kind of bookkeeping that raises concerns about the tax status of the CNE writing staff. In any event, Dawber and her 36-year husband Mark Harmon will most likely be well. In his later seasons on the crime drama NCIS, Harmon reportedly landed amazing payments of slightly more than $500,000 every episode, eventually building up an estimated net worth of $120 million. It makes sense that he burns through so many boats with that type of money. Who is Pam Dawber, the spouse of NCIS star Mark Harmon? It would be difficult to locate an actor with as much versatility as Mark Harmon. He is most people's familiar face as CBS's seasoned agent in charge of NCIS. After making his debut in the JAG Backdoor pilot, Harmon portrayed Jethro Gibbs in more than 400 episodes. Although he is well known to viewers of the naval crime series, he is not the only well-known member of the family. The actor and fellow performer Pam Dawber have been married for almost 40 years. Despite not having been in a crime series in 20 years, she is nonetheless well known in popular culture. For her title role in the Happy Days spin-off Mork and Mindy, Dawber is most renowned. Dawber plays a woman who has to live with an alien sent to study Earth and teams up with Robin Williams for the comedic role. The fact that Mork Williams is unable to comprehend the popular culture of the day is largely humorous. With 2 Emmy nominations, Mork and Mindy ran for 4 seasons. It was one of the strangest spin-offs ever and made Williams a household name as a comic performer. Dawber, for her part, pursued a modest career and even made an appearance in 7 NCIS episodes with her real-life spouse. How did Pam Dawber and Mark Harmon get together? The 2 actors got together through one of the most typical ways imaginable to start their decades-long romance, a setup. People claims that Harmon and Dawber met in 1986 thanks to a mutual acquaintance who introduced them. When Harmon took the initiative, what had initially seemed like a possible group date evolved into something more. Instead, the NCIS star made the decision to get Dawber's phone number and give her a call. "May I just give you a call? Can I just acquire a number and call people on it?" Thus, I acted. When I called the number I had received, an answering machine answered. I then began to write a message that said, "We don't have to go out together. Perhaps we should grab a cup of coffee." After that, she picked up while keeping an eye on everything. That evening, we went out, and we have been dating ever since. A year later, the couple tied the knot because they were so sure of their bond. And this one lasted, in contrast to the several Hollywood pairs that tied the knot swiftly only to call it quits shortly after. After 37 years of dating, Harmon and Dawber acknowledge that they are very different, but what has kept their relationship intact is their commitment to constant communication. Harmon has always placed a high value on family, which includes his strong relationship with his kids even though he has been performing non-stop for years.